What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Man, that feels good to say. I know it's been a little bit of a break. I think it's maybe been at least 2 weeks, so 2 to 3 weeks, but we're starting a new job and a couple other personal things. I haven't really had much time to get out on the water and film. On top of that, the bite in Michigan has not been that good recently, at least for me. We're kind of entering that late summer to early fall where, these fish are coming up from the deep, they're transitioning, they're changing their feeding habits, and honestly, I just couldn't get on them. I've gone out a couple times and I've got skunked, so hopefully today is a little different. I have also picked up this bad boy, a Bubba Scale. It was on sale for basically, close to 40% off, so I said, I gotta pick it up. Plus, my Cast King piece of junk broke anyway. But in order to break it in and test it out, I kind of want to do a 5-fish bag, and I'm going to try and build the biggest bag I possibly can. I think I'm going to aim for somewhere around, the 10-ish. Anything above 10 I will be happy with. I know that's only 2 pounds per fish, but honestly, for a late and a hot summer day, or summer, yeah, I'm gonna call it summer because I do not want fall to be here. But we're gonna go shoot for a 10-pound bag and hopefully put some fish in the boat. We're mainly gonna be throwing drop shot, Damiki rig, and a Texas rig. You guys can see we got them right here. Well, there's at least one of the rods, but anyway, we're gonna be throwing that around and hopefully catch some giants. So we're gonna go ahead, get fishing, and hopefully get on them. All right, like I said, we're starting off with the drop shot. We got that on the Shimano Vanford, probably my favorite spinning reel out there, and then just a loose LFS series. So my thinking is I'm gonna start off somewhere where I've caught a ton of fish before, especially on the drop shot. We're kind of fishing a weed bank right here. So to my right, it's about 8-ish foot, and there's a ton of weeds. And then over to my left, we have open water, and it's about 15-ish foot, and kind of right in the middle, is this open area where hopefully some of these fish are hanging out, hopefully some big ones. But honestly, I don't really care. I just want to catch some fish because it has been so long since I have reeled in a fish, and honestly, I'm fiending for a bite. But that's kind of just the little game plan. Hopefully we'll get back to you guys as soon as we get some bites. There we go. Feels like a good one. What do we got? Oh yeah. This is a nice fish. Gonna be a good way to start the video. Look at that. On the drop shot, baby. Let's go. Probably a nice 1 to 2 pounder. We shall see. But yes, here we go. I'm gonna test out. Well, I can't lie, I have used this a couple times, but we're gonna go ahead and throw it. This will be the biggest fish that I've put on here. We got 2 pounds on the dot. There we go. 2 pounder locked in. There's one more look. Look at this. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish. 2 pounder on the dot. See ya. There we go. 2 pounder on the dot to start off the challenge. We're fishing this little swim area. You guys can see it's a pretty weedy area, but we're fishing right now 15 foot of water, and right to my right it's about 8-ish foot, so it dropped off pretty good, and the whole drop off is just covered in weeds. So that fish came out of it. I'm pretty sure he hit it twice, to be honest, because I thought it was a weed the first time, and then I lifted it up again, and he came over there and popped it. We're gonna try and get one more. Like I said, the goal is probably, this might be one. The goal is probably gonna be, I think a 10-pound bag would be respectable. I know that that would not win any tournaments, but a double-digit bag I would be very happy with, as it's kind of my first time just out messing around with it. And not to mention the fishing, like I said, has been so bad. But there we go. A good start to the video. There we go. What do we got? Not a bad one. Definitely a little small, but she'll play. Oops. Go ahead, mister. Here we go. Second fish of the day. We're gonna go ahead, turn this on. Hopefully it's saved. I'm not really, okay, it did save. Go ahead, clip you on. What do we got? That can't be right. We have 15 ounces. So basically 1 ounce under a pound. But there we go. Send him on back and get myself soaked in the process. Anyway, there we go. 2 fish in, and we have a 3-pound bag. Next time I turn it on, it updates for you. So like it automatically does it. Obviously we can do math, so it's not that hard. But I guess it rounded up that 15 ouncer to a pound and called it 3. But I gotta watch some videos on how to use it, because like I don't know how to go back and, you know, delete But I'm gonna have to watch some videos, because I don't know how to go back and delete, like, you know, say we got 4 good ones and I want to make the 5th one, you know, that new fish. I'm not sure how I do that, so probably sometime tomorrow, or maybe even this evening, this evening once I get back inside, I'm gonna go ahead and check that out, because honestly it's very cool. You know, it's just a scale at the end of the day. It works just as well as, you know, a $15 one from Cast King or wherever you're gonna get it from. But, you know, if you have the money and you love fishing, you might as well get it. It's what all the pros use. Not that you have to be like the pros, but it's just a very reliable scale. But yeah, so far not too bad. Wish we would have caught what that last thing was. Uh-oh, it looked like there was something big coming out for it. It's probably another stupid pike. Got something. Hopefully this is the fish. It's a bass. This is definitely not the mark, but we are going to take it. Gosh, it looks kind of deformed if I'm being honest. You guys will see what I mean in a second. Just a long, skinny fish. But nonetheless, it is a bass. Hopefully we can get this scale to work. We got ourselves a 1-pounder. There we go. There we freaking go. 1-pounder going back in. And there's right there, you guys can see it says 4 pounds, kinda. Let's see if I can do this right there. So 4 pounds is our total bag so far. We got the 2-pounder, the 15-ouncer, and the 1-pounder. So a pretty pretty bad bag if I'm gonna be honest. But like if we were fishing a real tournament, I'd be like, oh God, what are we gonna do? But since we're just out here messing around for fun, honestly, it's pretty fun. I might try and do more of these, I guess, little style of videos, whatever you want to call it. Not that they're tournaments. I guess technically it's like a self tournament, but I could do a tournament, you know, against some buddies or my brother, maybe my girlfriend, something like that, just to go out there and have fun. It's always more fun, I guess, when you're talking or when you're trying to beat something. So if you guys end up liking this video, I will probably try and do something again with another similar style to this. There we go. Oh, God, that was the third fish. Okay. Oh wow, some just took it right, messed up the bait and everything, but there we go. Honestly, I'm surprised this bait has lasted this long. I'm probably gonna give it one more fish and then I'm gonna go ahead, switch it up. A, because it's beat to crap, and B, you know, let's get something fresh out there, maybe something a little bit fresher scenting, fresher looking, and maybe that is when the 4 or 5 pounder is gonna say, you know what, I think I'll eat it. I also think I might throw around a Texas rig here in a minute or two. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that is, but I think I'm gonna throw around a Texas rig here in a couple minutes just to see if we can get any action on that. I don't wanna kind of neglect it. I do love the drop shot so much. It's easily my favorite bait and favorite technique, but I kind of want to give, you know, something else a chance. I don't want to bore you guys to death with just drop shot content either. And there we go. There was day 1. You know, I really did not intend on this being a 2-part video, but sometimes, honestly, the fishing is just not the best. See, it was kind of what I was telling you guys earlier when we started the video, that the fishing just has not been good for me personally. No matter what I was throwing at them, you know, they just don't want to eat. Yes, we caught a couple nice fish, including that 2-pounder to start the day, which I was very surprised with. Honestly, after that, I was like, man, this 10-pound bag is going to be a breeze. But 2 hours went by and we caught, I think, 2 more fish that we technically weighed, and then 1 more that was so small it wasn't even worth registering. But you guys can see we have a beautiful evening on the lake, so I was so glad to get out and just enjoy the day finally. I'm gonna try and get back out tomorrow or the following day and hopefully have this video up by Saturday or Sunday for you guys. But that was day 1. I will catch you guys tomorrow or the following day for part 2. All right, day 2 begins. I think we're gonna start off with some of these fuzzy dice. Second, let me drop the trolling motor just so we can make sure we're not going anywhere near this. But let me show you guys what we are going to be throwing. I actually made these myself from a kit off TikTok, and I gotta say, I've used them already and I've caught a couple very nice fish. Take off this trash KVD worm. We'll go ahead and get you a close-up look at this fuzzy dice. But honestly, these have been probably my favorite bait of all summer long. I got it in, I think this is literally just called like purple matter, dark matter, something basic, but honestly the purple colors are probably some of the best out there, especially for the dice. I found that they work very, very well. I'm gonna have to go ahead and grab the trusty Garmin. Some of you guys are probably shaking your heads right now, but honestly, I don't think it helps that much. Just like to have it on. But basically, we are going to continue day 2 trying to finish this 5-pound bag challenge. It's a beautiful Friday. I can't complain. It's always a great day when you're out on the water. Hopefully we can catch some fish. Honestly, this might even be a fish right away. Nope. I think if I'm gonna, I think I'm only going to weigh ones that are clearly like a pound or bigger. There is absolutely no sense in me wasting time just weighing like a 14-ounce fish. But we're gonna go ahead, grab the Bubba right here, just have it right on deck so that as soon as we get that fish, we'll go ahead and slap it on. I think we have like a 4-pound bag with 3 fish, so not the best, but that's what today's for. We're gonna make up, and honestly, depending on how the fishing is gonna go, we're just gonna replace those smaller fish. So hopefully we can go ahead and catch some nice ones. There we go. Ooh, a little smallie. Smallie, I think. Is it? No, it's a largie. All right, well, it is getting very windy, and quite honestly, I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. It's not big at all, but we are going to go ahead and toss this guy on the scale. I know it's probably not even a pound, but it looks like about 14 ounces. It'd be nice if it would stop flipping around. There we go. We got it locked in at 13 ounces. A very bad fish, but we'll go ahead and count it. She's cool, but not that much. Oh, yes! Biggin'. What is this? A bass or a pike? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This might be my PB. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, oh my gosh. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm shaking right now. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh. 5-pounder. It's a 5 freaking pounder. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, let's freaking go. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm literally at a loss for words. I am sorry about maybe the lack of, video on this camera, but I was trying to get a ton on my phone, especially for Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. But that right there was my PB, a 5-pounder on the throwback bait, pink bait, baby. Oh my gosh. I'm literally at a loss for words. Like, first cast, I swear I popped it once and he came up and smoked that. That was a 5.2 pounds, a new PB, in an excellent way to probably end the night. We're gonna fish a little bit more, but I don't think there's anything that's gonna top what I just caught. Holy crap. That is going to be it, you guys. What a way to break in the Bubba Scale. That was so much fun. Honestly, could not have asked for a better ending. We did catch a 2-pounder. Our very first fish, I'm pretty sure, was a 2-pounder. Then we got sandwiched with a bunch of dinks, but we completed the sandwich with a 5-pound pig, my personal best. I am just so flippin' happy right now. And what a better bait to do it than on the throwback bait, you know? Fun, big swim bait, of course, and it's going to be my personal best bait. But I want to thank all you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe. We're definitely going to be doing more of these videos as the fall continues. Hopefully the fishing gets a little bit more consistent. I will say we did catch a couple giants, but the fishing was pretty shaky. It took a little bit to film this video, surprisingly. But anyway, that is just how it goes sometimes. But thank you guys all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.